Hey guys, welcome back to another StarCraft 2 cast. This is going to be a pro level game. I am bringing you, it's a Terran versus Protoss, Lopata from Team Asuba. I think he's from the Czech Republic, very good player, very good Protoss player. He'll be the orange Protoss on the left position on Shattered Temple. And his opponent is going to be Happy, the teal or light blue Terran. Spawning here in the top position, obviously on Shattered Temple. And I do like what they did for this map. When I first played it, I was a little confused because I thought it was Lost Temple, and then I was like, this is not right. Oh yeah, and I can do this. Check it out. This is what Blizzard has done for us. So we do have Asuba, Lopata, and Happy. It shows the supply count up here. So we do already have the pylon up. Should have the supply depot finishing in just about a second. So that's a cool feature, and then whoop, make it go away. So definitely like what Blizzard is doing for casting. Definitely changing these tabs for us as well, just to make the replays more entertaining, I would guess. So yeah, this Shattered Temple, only one watchtower, very big area in the middle here for concaves if the battle does get out in the open. Usually you won't see it out in the open too much, only in cross positions for attacking or for control over this watchtower. But in the current positions that they are in, the line of attack is going to be obviously this line right here that has been scouted. It's going to be the main attacking point, and maybe a little bit out here coming around, maybe doing drops in the back over here. But to get back to the game itself, we do have the orbital command coming down, standard timing, as well as a gateway, and just get some more probes out. We do have the first Marine coming out right now for Happy, and hopefully this is a good game. Just to let you guys know, I did just actually move out, so if you have been following my channel, which not very many people have, but if you were wondering why I wasn't uploading, I was moving and working, so it's pretty busy week for me, I guess, but I'm in the new place, and it's all sick and set up, and got my roommate, and yeah, everything's cool. Got my big TV, well, I guess it's my roommate's big TV, and then my big TV, which is just my computer screen. So again, back to the game. We do have the Cybernetics Core coming out. Should see, there it is, the Warp Gate technology being chrono boosted, and we do have a bunker going down for Happy. So playing a little defensively here. Maybe looking to throw down a command center pretty early. I'm not sure. Maybe just worried about any kind of early rush. And he's just gonna have a couple Marines throwing up this factory. We'll see if he does do Husky's patented Destiny Cloudfist build, or if he will just be adding on barracks after this factory. Maybe potential drop going on. We do actually have a Stargate coming down for Lopata, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. So yeah, I apologize. I don't think he's ever gonna see it. If you know how it's said and you don't like how I'm saying it, I'm sorry. But it looks like we do have a tech lab, so we could be seeing, so we do have a Hellion actually. We might actually see the starport and this factory switch, and there is a slight supply block here. Actually that was maybe a pretty hefty supply block, but yeah, we do have it lifting off, and he is going to be placing this starport on the tech lab. Maybe we can see some Banshees early on in this game from Happy. Having a couple more gateways coming down. And we do have Phoenix coming out, so Cloak is on the way as well. So this could be I don't know how this is gonna go, or which player is gonna come out on top with this Banshee play, because Phoenix are good against Banshees. Banshees are light, if I do remember correctly, which means these Phoenix do extra damage to them. So good play here from the Protoss player, being able to counter what Happy, the Terran player, is going to be coming out with. And he is going to scout this and see it, see everything he needs to. So he is going to know that there is a Banshee, and he does cancel the Banshee and makes a Raven, canceling that Cloak as well. So good switch up by Happy. Going to be throwing down this command center. Now has 2 bunkers and a partial wall off with this factory, and these These Phoenix, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Looks like, yeah, he's going to have to drop that, almost losing that Phoenix. You don't ever want to lose a Phoenix early in a game. And we do have a Hellion down here patrolling right as this probe is going to come out. And it is going to get roasted away there. So free kill for that Hellion, going back to its patrol. And we do have an observer now coming out for that threat of cloaked banshees. But they are no longer coming, and he is transitioning, it looks like, into a reactor. So most likely just going to be having a few medevacs coming out of that. Maybe some Vikings later on if he does see any Colossus production. But now there are 4 Phoenix, so we'll see if he's going to try to do any harassment. There is 1 missile turret up in the mineral line and a Raven over here. So this Raven actually could get sniped if Happy isn't careful. It could fly in. It is a light unit. Just going to push that back though with those Marines. Phoenix are not the strongest air unit ever made. And looks like could be, oh man, yeah, taking some shots there. And the orbital command is coming down for the expansion. Going to finish that, lift it off, and get it out into the field. So we do actually have Vikings and a medevac coming out. That is the blessing of having a reactor. And the expansion is almost completed for the Protoss player. And we do have, looks like, Stim Pack and Combat Shields coming out for the Terran player. It looks like he threw down a an auto turret. I always want to call them missile turrets. Auto turret. Probably for when those Phoenix were flying by, just threw that down. They do last quite a long time, and they can shoot air. So it looks like these Phoenixes are going to be pushed back once again. And I don't know why my computer's lagging, but it is. And we do have a robotics bay coming out. So we are going to be seeing Colossus in this game, using those Phoenix most likely to protect the Colossus from any kind of Vikings. There's only 1 Viking out right now. And continuing to produce Vikings. 2 more are going to come out pretty soon here. Concussive shells are now on the way. And we do have another missile turret coming up in the mineral line. So this could be a pretty significant attack. I don't know if the Protoss player is going to be doing anything good. The SCVs are getting pulled off the line, and all of the air is getting taken out. That Viking being forced to land, but there are enough Marines and Marauders here to push that back. The air superiority is definitely going to go to the Protoss player, but it looks like he is going to lose every single one of these Stalkers. I do think these Marauders are going to be doing a lot of damage, and these Phoenix need to be careful as Marines start focusing them down, taking 1 out, and the stim running out at the very last second right there. So losing a lot of SCVs. If we do look at the units lost, they are actually about even, but I think a lot of those were SCVs. Some of them did get away, but definitely going to be an income disadvantage for the Terran player. If we look at the units, there is only 23 SCVs now to the 33 drone or 33 probes. So definitely doing a good amount of economic damage. Losing about the same amount of units, but I would say that the Protoss player did come ahead in that attack, just because they did lose around the same amount of units, but a lot of those were SCVs for the Terran player, not able to deal with that attack or get those SCVs out of there fast enough. If we do open the production tab up once again, there is a Colossus now on the way. I don't think one has finished yet. Okay, one has finished. My bad. So one is finished. No starting on the extended thermal lance, and it looks like Phoenix production has stopped for the time being. The scan is going to go down, and he's going to be moving in here with some Marauders and Marines. Stimming up, going to try and snipe this Colossus, looks like, and he's only going to get to half health. He might actually get this completely. The Viking is attacking. Oh, and he does get it at the last second. That Viking not getting taken out fast enough. Looked like those Phoenix were attacking the medevacs instead. These Marauders are going to do a lot of damage to these units. There's nothing here for the Protoss player, having to pull his probes off now. Going to lose a lot of them. Just a little bit of Marine Marauder Micro backing up, taking out all of these probes, and it looks like there's only 3 Stalkers and another Colossus spawning at the last second. This could get sniped, though. There is no sight now for the Terran player. Going to be able to pick those up and finish this off. Great play from the Protoss player with that last Colossus coming out at the perfect time, slicing that Marauder into like 8 pieces. That Zealot just, I don't know, he pulled some Benihana stuff on that guy. If you've never been to Benihana's, you should go. It's delicious. I kind of want some right now, actually. Sounds kind of good. But it looks like these players have kind of reset themselves. If we look at the units lost again, it's pretty equal. 600 mineral or 600 resource difference between these two players, but a lot of probes were killed. If we do open the units tab, it's now flip-flopped once again. 36 SCVs to 29 probes, still on 2 base for both players. And it looks like Vikings are still being produced, and I don't think any Phoenix actually have been produced in a while. Now just getting Colossus. With these only 3, or no, it looks like he has 4 Phoenix here. He is going to be hard-pressed to try to protect these Colossus against a lot of Vikings, especially reactored Vikings, because he can obviously pump them out twice as fast as Phoenix. And it looks like both players may be looking to expand fairly soon here. I would guess in the next minute and a half, they will be attempting to expand. I don't know if they will fight over this high yield. It could be a possibility, but the threat of having siege tank bombardment from this side of this little ravine right here would be very dangerous for the Protoss player, as well as having Colossus being able to laser beam your mineral line. So I don't know if they will be expanding there, but it looks like we are going to have another engagement, getting a few free shots right there from those Vikings. And there are only 3, and there are 4 Phoenix, so I think he does have the Phoenix advantage, but the Colossus is going to maybe get sniped right here before they can be taken out. All of the units right now, these Marauders doing a whole bunch of damage, unchecked, sniping the Colossus, taking out all the Stalkers, and looks like a Zealot warping in with only about 8 HP left. The probes getting pulled off the line once again, lifting these Marauders up to try to stall this as much as they can. Sniping one there, going to try and pick him up again, I would imagine, but losing all these probes. Another stim, stimming these Marauders to their death. They have 9, this one has 9 HP, 19, they are all in the red. They are going to be able to retreat out of there though, and here comes the expansion down for the Terran player, throwing up these 2 gases finally, and still producing medevacs, and he is losing a lot of medevacs. If we look at the units lost, he is still doing more damage to the Protoss player. He is now a good amount ahead of the Protoss in the units lost, but these Phoenix are doing a lot of damage to those medevacs, and they are not the cheapest thing, and it is weakening this army quite a bit because their stims are actually detrimental. They are not able to heal them up. So it looks like we are going to have another attack. There is only still 1 Colossus, and it doesn't have range still. He gets sniped right there by all the Marauders. He just got 2-shotted, and he does GG out of the game. Wow, I was not expecting that quick of a GG there. But it looks like he had done enough economic damage to the Protoss player. I mean, look at this, 50 SCVs to 28 probes on 2 bases. Looking to expand to a 3rd. And, yeah, if we look at the income, it was, I mean, almost double. So, yeah, great play by the Terran player. Happy in this game. I do like Lopata. I've seen some actually good replays from him. He is a good player, but just got outplayed, having to pull his probes off too many times, losing too many probes in the processes of those attacks. And just so many Marauders able to snipe those very expensive units that the Protoss was making. This concussive shell is about to smack this Stalker in the face. That would be scary, looking at that pointy, I don't know, pointy, like brick-sized shell coming at your face. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. So that was a good game by both players. If you like this, please subscribe, and I'm going to do this one last time because I like it. Boom, those are the players who were playing this game, and it looks like Happy did come out on top. So if you did like this, subscribe. If you didn't, don't subscribe, and or do anyways. That'd be nice. Hopefully I'll see you guys at the next cast.